Hello, I'm Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to compare the camera sample comparison between the Poco F3 GT versus the Realme X7 Max device. Let's see friends, which phone has got the really good camera. That is what I'm going to exactly show you. This is my day 2 of using this kind of phone friends with the Poco F3 GT. So this is just my initial impressions only. So in case if you want my complete in detail information, so make sure to stay tuned by subscribing to my channel. I'll try to do the comparison using the Poco F3 GT versus OnePlus Nord 2 and iQOO 7 as well, Mi11X as well. So there are plenty of other phones which I need to do comparison friends. First let's start with these two phones. So Realme X7 Max versus Poco F3 GT. Which phone is best in terms of the front cam, in terms of the wide angle, in terms of the night mode, and in terms of the main camera. These are the few things which I'll talk in this entire video. And for camera comparisons and camera samples, I did already upload a couple of videos on that particular topic, so make sure to stay tuned and also check the playlist for more details. I did upload friends about the camera sample on this Poco F3 GT. You can definitely find that, but this video is only I'll try to show you the images side by side. So now you'll be able to compare the front cam. So let's see friends which phone has a really good front camera quality in terms of the saturation levels and the clarity, as you can see. So one thing is that in the Realme X7 Max device, I did see one thing. So you can see the double shaded is happening near my head. So sometimes with the front cam this happens sometimes. So this is the one thing which I thought of just mentioning right now. You can see the clarity of the details in both phones. And when you try to look at the Poco F3's display, because of the display 10-bit panel, the images look more brighter and more saturated. When you try to look at the Poco F3's display, that's the one thing which I thought of just mentioning for you all. But overall, in terms of the front cam clarity, both are kind of close to each other, not bad at all. In terms of the background, you can see background as well, how it's getting good colors, no problem. No problem with the front cam friends. So there's both phones are kind of really close to each other, nothing much issues. Let's move to the next cam. This is another shot which I taken using in both phones at same location. You can see the difference, how it is in terms of the shadows and everything, the colors of the tree. As you can see, the Realme X7 Max looks kind of really white and more brighter in this area exactly, and whereas the Poco F3 GT looks kind of good, like dark, not so white and not so bright. That's the one thing which I was just mentioning here, as you can see here clearly. And now let me try to show you the next shot. This is another shot which I have taken. You can see the difference in terms of the colors, how it looks in both phones. You can clearly see the difference friends in both phones. This is how it looks. And this is the normal shot which I have taken using the wide angle lens. Yes, so this is a wide angle lens clarity. This is how it looks. Let me just slightly zoom into the subject and you will be able to see it. So this is a outdoor, extreme sunlight situation. I'm trying to take this kind of shots. So both phones, they do have the really good wide angle lens, so that's no doubt at all. That's the one thing which I was mentioning. And this is using the main camera with the 1x zoom, with the 1x. So I did try to take 1x, 2x, 5x, 10x and 20x as well. So that is how I'll be trying to show you exactly. I'm trying to focus on this exactly cell tower which is present over there. That is where I'm trying to focus at this moment. You can see the details, everything, how it looks. And next is this another shot which I took in 2x zoom in both phones. And this is another shot with a 5x zoom. As you can see, this is the 5x. The Realme X7 Max, the tower looks kind of clean, really good, little bit. In terms of the 5x shot, which looks like this. As you can see the everything. The details looks a little bit kind of clarity in the Realme X7 Max, just a little bit in terms of the main camera. And this is another 10x zoom. As you can see friends, this is a 10x zoom of the tower which I have taken, and I think the tower distance might be close to 1 kilometer. So it's very far away. I did take this kind of shot. And this is a 20x. So 20x up to you can zoom actually in the Realme X7 Max. The Poco F3 GT doesn't support that kind of 20x of zooming capabilities. That's the one thing which I'm just mentioning. So only the Poco F3 GT can get up to only 10x of zoom, whereas the Realme X7 Max can go up to 20x of zoom. As you can see friends, this is so far the Realme X7 Max can go. It's really good to see this kind of colors. So this is another shot which I have taken just to test the clarity, which phone has got what kind of clarity, using the HD camera. Using the high 64 megapixel lens in both phones. That is how I did take this kind of shot using the 64 megapixel, just to check the zooming capabilities, which phone will be having what kind of zooming capabilities. That is the reason you are able to zoom a little bit kind of faster. A little bit kind of zooming inside. As you can see, this much you can actually zoom into the subject exactly. as you can see friends clearly. So both phones kind of look close to each other, but Realme X7 Max little bit, I think, kind of looking, but not much complaints with the Poco F3 GT as well. It's really great to see Poco F3 GT, no issues much. And next, this is the night mode shots. So now the night mode shots will be getting really very interesting. So in terms of the night mode shots, sometimes the Realme X1 Max tends to be really good, sometimes the Poco F3 GT. Yes, this is another shot which I have taken. If you remember my previous night mode shots, this exact spot whenever I'll try to take this kind of shot. So in this circumstances, the Realme X1 Max was able to get really good shots. So my opinion on this Poco F3 GT is that it can do really good, but not that great more than the Realme X1 Max. No, maybe it comes close to equal, but not great than the Realme X1 Max. So this is another night mode shot which I have taken a little bit of lighting, just a little bit lighting. You can see how it looks between both phones in terms of the lighting comparison. And this is another normal storeroom which I thought of taking a pic by turning off all the lights. So now you will be able to see it clearly how it is between both phones. As you can see friends, exactly. The Realme X1 Max has got really good kind of slightly better in terms of the night mode when compared with the Poco F3 GT, just a little bit kind of better. That is what I did feel in my usage in terms of the night mode. As you can see friends, exactly these are night modes comparison between both phones. So overall, in my opinion, I do feel both phones are kind of close to each other in terms of the camera. Yes. And in case if you want to watch the camera samples for the video recording, please try to watch the video recording and then you can definitely decide. I took both phones in the same location as well, and just try to type in the YouTube Realme X1 Max video sample SciTech Guru. You can find my videos on the Realme X1 Max, and Poco F3 GT camera sample SciTech Guru. You can find my videos on this one as well. As you can see the distance, how far it is, it's very far. As you can see friends clearly, it's very far, but still you can zoom up to 20x in the Realme X1 Max, only 10x in the Poco F3 GT. So this is the extreme outdoor shot which you are taken. So I need to take the persons as well. That is what a lot of users are actually saying, that can you please take this actual human beings and actual people who are standing. But right now in this kind of location I did come alone friends. That is the reason. I don't have any other friends around this kind of surroundings, so I was unable to take actual human being shots at this kind of point. So this is the final conclusion friends in terms of the camera samples. Overall my review is that both phones, they do have the really great cameras, no issues, but slightly kind of close to each other as well, but little bit kind of Realme X1 Max slightly in some areas maybe better. But Realme X1 Max has got other issues like this double image on this edge, and even the video flickering issue is also there in the Realme X1 Max. Yes, the Realme X1 Max has got that kind of video flickering issue. I'll try to explain that topic in another video, so there you will be able to understand it properly. But this is a complete camera comparison between both phones. In terms of the night mode, the Realme X1 Max slightly has an advantage in night mode. In terms of the zooming and clarity, the Realme X1 Max has got slightly advantage, little bit. So in terms of the video stabilization, I did feel both phones are kind of close to each other in terms of the video stabilization. I'll try to include those videos as well very soon. So these are my complete details friends about this both phones comparison in terms of the camera wise, in terms of the camera samples. And in case if you want me to compare with other phones, let me know in the comment section below. So see you in the next video friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, check the links in description for the playlist. Until then, bye.